storm Area 51 is just 1 week away. What's a harmless way they could stop us all? The government would divert their attention by establishing Area 69. In this case all Redditors in the area will say nice in unison. I don't know what would be an effect of that though. A burrito truck. That'll just bring more. Change the 1 to a 4 on all signs. That'll be awkward for the car park. People zooming around at 40 miles per hour. Giving away free pins that say, I went to Area 51 and all I got was this stupid pin. And radiation poisoning. Edit, missing letter. Baby Shark played on loop full volume. Bring out dem aliens peacefully. Dress the new guy up as E.T. Active duty AF here. Open the gates, invite everyone in, give you drinks and snacks, then begin a marathon of all the PowerPoint briefings and computer-based training we get until you run away bleeding out of your eyes and ears. Throw on mandatory fun and resiliency talks to those who survive the first part. Roadblocks/closures, what I assume they're going to do. Right now you can drive to the checkpoint gate. Some tours take you there. I would assume they close that entire road and set up an additional checkpoint much nearer to Rachel NV. Place road signs to Area 51 that in reality don't lead to Area 51. Area 51's Twitter, guys, the Area 51 raid is #cancelled. Y'all think it's a joke, but I work in corporate security. If there is even a rumor there might be a public gathering, there is a detail set specifically for that. They're not waiting around hoping it's a bluff. Yeah, it's just going to be this is not a drill for them. Ultrasonic weapons like they use on pirates. Can't invade if you can't get up. A bunch of people that probably rarely go outside are gonna try and run through miles of desert in the summer. They won't have to do anything to stop them. So what you're trying to say is free ice cold water and golf cart rides back to their cars. With a complimentary t-shirt that says I did not survive the raid of Area 51. Release Half-Life 3. It will stop itself. The one aspect people don't get is that you can't have thousands of people show up to a remote area all at once and expect for it not to be pure chaos. Even if everybody brought water, food and tents, it wouldn't last very long and you have no place to replenish your water and food, and that's just individually and not even thinking about thousands. The logistics of planting thousands of people in a space with no infrastructure is complicated. Ask someone in the military about what it takes to put a bunch of people in the middle of the desert where nothing previously existed. My dad said it's all fun and games until you gotta find a place for 10,000 people to poop. You've got a bunch of people who were inspired by a joke post on a meme page. They're going to try to enter the most remote facility in the US by crossing several miles of unmarked desert, at night, after moonset. They're probably expecting to be able to navigate by cell phone. I've seen actual soldiers get lost in the desert during the day, under favorable conditions. The harmless option is to just wait. I think that editing posts to thank people is dumb as fuck, but some dude commented a massive wall of text about how there's actually aliens at Area 51. That wouldn't have happened without the 2K upvotes. That shit made my night. Thanks dudes and dudettes. Off topic, but I like how the rumor or fact that the guards at Area 51 can't shoot to kill or some shit started. As for harmless, I dunno, remove all sources if water within miles. Good luck marching there. It's like the scene from Kingdom of Heaven. All those crusaders marching through the desert just to get slaughtered by the Saracens at their nice camp. Area 51 is where it is because, in part, there is no water or anything else, for that matter. The desert is its own prison wall. Pull a Blazing Saddles and build a fake Area 51 close by and direct all the nerds there. Hire an Elvis impersonator to tell them he's been alive all along. Build a tollway that only accepts a shitload of dimes. Throw an alien-themed festival right outside Area 51, get everyone fed and drunk. Then actually encourage people to Naruto run in, and those that do would get shot with paintball guns and get some sort of neckbeard reward. People think they made it and give up, whereas the actual Area 51 is another mile or two in. TBH, that just sounds like a fucking fun time, which would be a great thing for military PR around the world. Instead of Area 51 massacre. you'd get US military gets in on meme, throws festival. I doubt people would be stupid enough to believe they actually got in, but those that are just doing it for the meme would probably have a hell of a lot of fun, would be endeared to the military, and would come away from it with a good memory instead of a bullet wound. Follow me on this box propped up by stick tied to a rope, and hashtag X200B, hentai. One warning shot would send everyone running. I think this guy is an undercover Area 51 agent. Have the fence line manned by pretty girls. But if I were the general in charge, I would stage an alien escape while it was forming up. The whole raid would halt as none of them are able to come close to a girl. Put up a big sign up that says anyone who comes close is big gay. Lacks of effectiveness against a no homo sign. I'd go with area denial system that uses directed microwaves. Makes skin feel like it's on fire but doesn't actually do any damage. If this actually happens though, I wouldn't be surprised at all if lethal force is authorized. Already is. The signs on the perimeter of Area 51 state lethal force is authorized. Litter the ground with waifu body pillows. You'll ever see a weeb attempt to Naruto run around a body pillow. The band heads will be in slash on those pillows deeper than duck on free duck pussy day. There is an insane amount of words in this statement that I have no idea what they mean. Turn off the Wi-Fi. Harmless means to insinuate non-lethal which they are authorized to use. Rubber bullets, water hose, CS gas. In an alternative manner, post a sign that says this way to Hangar 18 which then leads to a corral to round up the fodder and process them however they please. Really this whole experiment is used as a way for Groom Lake to acquire more test subjects for their programs. Human breeding, cloning, MK Ultra-esque programs. And hashtag X200B. Falling for it, you guys. With a giant lasso. Sudden release of Half-Life 3. 1 day only download. Porn star convention nearby. They've breached the perimeter. Deploy the hose. Misdirections and turnip greens. Lack of Wi-Fi and cell signal in the area. There's 2 Dutch guys who literally just got arrested because they ignored the do not enter sign at Area 51. They were a couple of miles on the area already I believe. Step 1, flyover that coats the attendees in a fine misting of glue. Step 2, second flyover that coats the attendees in a heavy layer of birdseed. Step 3, release several flocks of swans that have been starved for a week. Step 4, play kung fu fighting over the speaker system. And hashtag X200B, edit, holy shit people. My top rated on comment is now about swans you bastards. Thanks all of the folks that have awarded me, I'm utterly speechless and LT, 3. Bullshit. Literally, make balls out of the stuff and throw it, most people will turn back. Arrest them for trespassing after rescuing them from dying of dehydration and or heat stroke in the desert. It's a boring answer, I know, but if anyone actually shows up, that will probably be exactly what happens. Personally, I wish I was going not to storm the base or anything, but for the festive-like atmosphere in the desert. Sounds fun. They should rope off an area for people not rushing Area 51 but want to watch the show. Because if anything actually happens, it might be hilarious to see in person. Nothing. Unless they're running a vehicle through a fortified barrier, they're going to have to walk almost 13 miles to get from the perimeter fence to the actual base. Everyone who tries is going to die of exposure. Actually, that sounds kinda fun. They won't have to do anything to stop them. Odds are half of the people are not going to bring enough drinking water to a goddamn desert, and the government is probably going to have to provide relief. Leak footage of a large caravan of military trucks driving out of the base and over to Fort Knox. Just clear the base out of anything interesting, then have an open house type event. Let those neckbeards come in and just see nothing but empty hangars and the commissary, watch them cry and leave disappointed. Nah, you have to have something, or else people will just go looking for the real stuff. What you do is have some stuff that was just about ready to be declassified anyway. Let them see all the secrets while putting up a token resistance, and call it a day. Call your moms. Free Pornhub Premium for a day. Decoy Snail. throw a big CIA-funded distracting concert in the most distracting city in America. Call it CIA-ed. Surprise everyone with a barbecue outside the gates and free weed. Have some great DJs, scantily clad dancers, refreshments. Invite military recruiters and sign them up. Release a redone Game of Thrones Season 8. We get there and they have set up a big water park. Slides and all. Thousands of dudes in wet shirts. Nice try FBI. Just blast Truth Hurts by Lizzo and it will turn into party 10 feet from the entrance. Hashtag why men great till they gotta be great. The threat of violence. A massive net. They could put up 40 miles of desert. That would pretty much stop all the wannabe Naruto runners after about 30 feet. If they really wanted to get rid of them, they could also block the cell signals. After 15 minutes without their social media, most of the people there would run screaming to the nearest Wi-Fi. All their mothers refused to drive them there. Brown note generators. Since I heard about it, I immediately thought they should offer full guided tours of Area 51. They have months to get prepared and relocate anything sensitive, so they could just spend all day showing off the site and talking about what they do there. I mean, what they do there is classified, so they can't really talk about it. What they really should have done is just take Area 51 and push it somewhere else. Make a new secret area, empty out Area 51 and put the aircraft and weapons in the new secret area, and then let the raiders run into an empty Area 51. They'll be tricked, they'll be backstabbed, and they'll be quite possibly bamboozled.